Hey, welcome back to your Dream Coach podcast. I'm Shayla Way, and today's episode is short, it's sharp, and I think it is going to change how you think about hiring forever. And I want to start with a question. When you posted your last job opening or you had your last conversation with a potential team member, what did you tell them about where your business is going? Did you share the dream, the real, bold, this is what we are building version of it? Or did you play it safe and you just kept it professional? You stuck to the job description, responsibilities, and compensation. Well, here's the thing that I've learned after leading teams for over 2 decades. I've recruited over 5,000 people across my career, and the quality of the people that you attract is almost always a direct reflection of the size and clarity of the vision that you put in front of them. Whether if it's a small, vague, or safe vision, that's going to attract small, vague, or safe candidates. A bold, specific, genuinely compelling dream attracts people who want to build something that matters. And so that's what this episode is about. And let's jump into it. Well, I want to uncover the really uncomfortable truth that most hiring advice will never tell you. Your team is a mirror of your vision, not your job description, not your salary range, not even your culture deck, your vision. Specifically, how big, how clear, and how boldly you are willing to communicate it to the people that you want to bring into your world. And I've watched this play out hundreds of times. A business owner comes to me frustrated with the quality of their hires. The people that they're bringing on are fine, but not great. They're competent, but not committed. They show up, they do the work, and then they leave at 5 o'clock, and the business is on their mind again until 9 a.m. the next morning. And when I ask what that leader told their last 3 hires about where the business is going, what they're actually building, what the next 3 years look like, what kind of impact this team is going to have, the answer is almost always some version of not much. They focused on the role, the tasks, the expectations, the compensation, and that is exactly what they got. People who showed up for the role, but not people who showed up for the dream. You cannot recruit people to a vision that you have not had the courage to share. So I want to show you exactly how this works because it's more practical than it might sound. The dream filters for the right people before the interview. So when you lead your hiring process with a clear, compelling vision, something powerful happens. The wrong people self-select out. People that are looking for a safe, predictable, clock in, clock out role read your description and think, this is not for me, and they move on. And that is not a loss. That is the filter doing its job. Meanwhile, the people who are genuinely looking for something to be a part of, who want their work to mean something, who are energized by a leader who knows where they're going, those people lean forward. They read it twice. They apply with genuine excitement. They show up to the interview already invested. And so the dream is not just what you are building. It is your first recruiting tool. And most small business owners are not using it. Now, vague vision attracts vague commitment. And here's the pattern I see most often. A business owner has a big internal dream. They know exactly where they want to take the company. They can feel it. They think about it constantly. But when they talk about it externally, it comes out small, safe, hedged. We are looking to grow. We have some exciting things in the pipeline. There's a lot of opportunity here. That hedging is usually fear. Fear of looking arrogant. Fear of overpromising. Fear of saying the big thing out loud and having someone not believe it, or worse, believe it and then watch you fall short. But the cost of that hedging is enormous because the people who could be most excited by your actual dream never get to hear it. They hear the safe version and they make a safe decision. This is a job, not a calling. And they show up accordingly. The right person needs a reason that is bigger than the paycheck. The best hires I've ever seen across over 5,000 recruits that I've interviewed and hundreds of managers developed, they share one thing in common. They were not primarily motivated by compensation. They were motivated by meaning, by being part of something that they believed in, by a leader who had a clear enough dream that working toward it felt like contributing to something real. And that does not mean compensation does not matter. It does. But for the people who will give you their best, the discretionary effort that no job description can require, the staying late because they care about the outcome energy, those people need a dream to plug into. And if you are not giving them one, you are competing on compensation alone. And compensation alone is a race you will never win against a bigger company. So, what does this look like in practice? Well, I want to give you 3 specific shifts that you can make in how you hire, starting with the very next person that you bring into the conversation. Shift number 1 is lead with the dream, not the description. Before you talk about the role, the responsibilities, the hours, the compensation, tell them what you're building, the real version, where this business is going, what the impact looks like, what kind of team you are building and why it matters. And give them the dream first and let them decide if they want to be a part of it. The candidates who lean in when they hear it are your people. The ones who glaze over are not. And you would rather know that now than in 6 months. The second shift is raise the bar by making the dream specific. Vague dreams attract vague people. Specific dreams attract specific people. The difference between we are looking to grow the business and we are building a team of 10 people that serves 500 clients a year and is known in our industry for the standard we hold is not just language. It is an entirely different signal about the kind of operation that this is, inside something real. Now, the third shift is to let the dream set the standard for who belongs. When your vision is clear, it becomes a natural culture filter through the hiring process. Every question you ask, every scenario you present, every conversation you have can be evaluated through one lens. Is this person going to help build the dream, or are they going to be comfortable with something smaller? That filter changes everything about who makes it through your process and who does not. And so here's what I want you to take from this episode is that your next great hire is out there right now. They are talented, committed, and looking for exactly the kind of thing you're building. But they can only find their way to you if you are willing to say out loud what you are actually building. Share the dream, the real version, the bold, specific, this is where we are going version that maybe feels a little risky to say out loud because the right person is not looking for a safe job description. They are looking for something worth showing up for. And so be the leader who gives them that, and then watch who walks through your door. So if this landed for you, share it with a business owner who's hiring right now. And if you haven't left a review on Apple Podcasts yet, 3 minutes, real difference. And I'm genuinely grateful every single time. Next episode, we're going to go into what happens when your team hasn't caught up to the dream yet and to bring them with you instead of leaving them behind. So I'll see you then. Until next time, dream bigger and lead better.